Hello and welcome back to Slice of Celona. We hope it's a return trip for you. If it's your first time, you're in for a treat. Welcome to 2022. This is our first episode of the new year, and today we are talking about top 5 predictions for 2022. My name is Greg Yatman. I'm here as always with Ozer Dondurmacioglu, and between the two of us, we're going to give you a view into the future. Now, Ozer, in the link below, folks can see the blog article and also a video around your predictions for 2022. But just as a recap, right? You were talking about the rise of 5G network as a service, the neutral host model being the killer app, the ability to support 4G LTE and 5G simultaneously, that the enterprise IT channel would be the go-to-market or the primary go-to-market for the enterprise. And finally, that network telcos would start attempting to network slice or get into network slicing, but complexity was probably going to get in the way. So, do you want to dive into all of them, one of them, two of them? What is the one you would like another bite at the apple for?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think I'm going to pick the third one in the list, which was the private 4G and private 5G being active at the same time within an enterprise environment. We are getting to understand and utilize private 4G right now, and now we're starting to think about 5G. Why do we think of them as together instead of one after the other? So, by the way, Happy New Year, everyone. Reporting from the infamous garage here in Campbell, California. Hope to be back in the office in the next couple of weeks. But wanted to take this time and maybe talk about one of these predictions. And it's kind of real time. We kind of do these based on the questions we get from our customers and our partners and what we think is important conversation starters out there. So wireless technologies are useful when there are devices that you can actually put to good use. Robotics infrastructure, cameras, tablets, smartphones, laptops. Those devices tell you a lot about where the network industry is going. Right? If there were not 200 plus private 4G capable devices today in the market, then what's Celona network is used for, right? Won't be that useful. What we're seeing on the device side is multi-radio technologies showing up. You can pick up a iPhone 12 or 13. It has a 4G modem inside. It has a 5G modem inside. It has a Wi-Fi chipset inside, and a couple other wireless technologies that are short range, NFC, Bluetooth, and ultra wideband for high accuracy location. So these technologies are already being baked in to the devices. Device OS, device operating system, is also getting smarter. You can now go into a Windows laptop, for example, from Lenovo or from Zebra, depending on your use case, and you can say which application should be using which wireless interface. You can also do that on a Samsung Android smartphone. You can say which one should use private 4G connectivity, which one should use public 5G connectivity, which one should be using Wi-Fi. So the OSs and the device mix and their capabilities are increasing in its nature. The other piece of the puzzle here is 4G device. A 4G only device does not connect to a 5G only radio. It's just the way the standard is being written. So you can't invest in 4G only devices, let's say a bunch of Zebra tablets for your warehouse, and then you build a 5G only network, and they're not going to talk to each other. So you want to guarantee a migration path towards 5G connectivity because lower latency, bigger bandwidth, and all the other benefits that 5G brings. But you need to also take care of your current investments. So that's why our prediction goes from, hey, private cellular is important, but also these multi-radio technologies and designing your device choice and designing your network rollout is also important from a multi-radio technology, right? Network and device roadmap should kind of go hand in hand for the most effective path forward. Again, we're embarking on this multi-radio landscape after spending so many years with Wi-Fi. And now we're thinking about multiple generations of Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, now 6 gigahertz. If you're running a Wi-Fi 6E device, for example, on 6 gigahertz spectrum, that device is the only device that can access 6 gigahertz, and everything else needs to stay in 2.4 and 5. And then similar pattern is emerging on the private cellular. You have 4G devices and radio technology for coverage, and then you will end up having 5G capable devices connecting to 5G radios for bigger performance. So in the enterprise, the good old days, 2.4 gigahertz, BG access points back in 2001. Fast forward to 20 years later, we're dealing with 4 or 5 different wireless technologies, enabling us to cut more cables. But it needs to be done in a careful way so that devices can keep up with the network can keep up with the devices.
All right, perfect. So when you're thinking about 4G LTE, and again, simplifying for me and for those of you out there who want that simplified, you're thinking 4G LTE, 5G, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Batman, Robin, Greg, Ozer. These things go together. They're just better together, right? Is that what we're saying?
That's exactly right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Thank you for the summary.
Yeah, I thought that people would appreciate it out there with my pop culture references. That's it, though. But Ozer, is there anything else you wanted to add before we wrap this up and let folks have the day back?
Yeah, absolutely. Keep in touch with us about your device rollouts, your application rollouts. They are the heroes of our story. We, I think, have the right answers in what your wireless multi-radio wireless technology roadmap should and could look like. So if you're trying to marry your new generation of device investments and your application investments with what wireless technology should be used in your private enterprise settings, we'd love to talk to you. Otherwise, keep on tuning into the Slice of Celona. We'd love to chat again in the next episode.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening to us. If you want a slice of technology, know that you always have a Slice of Celona here. Come back, check us out, watch the older episodes, stay tuned for future episodes, like, subscribe, share, and hopefully we'll see you very, very soon. Until then, have a great day.
Thanks, everybody.